Canto 2. The day was now departing. The dark air released the living beings of earth from work and weariness, and I myself alone prepared to undergo the battle both of journeying and of the pity, which memory, mistaking not, shall show. O Muses, O high genius, help me now. O memory that set down what I saw, here shall your excellence reveal itself. I started. Poet, you who are my guide, see if the force in me is strong enough before you let me face that rugged pass. You say that he who fathered Silvius while he was still corruptible had journeyed into the deathless world with his live body. For, if the enemy of every evil was courteous to him, considering all he would cause and who and what he was, that does not seem incomprehensible, since in the Empyrean heaven he was chosen to father honored Rome and her empire. And, if the truth be told, Rome and her realm were destined to become the sacred place, the seat of the successor of great Peter. And through the journey you ascribed to him, he came to learn of many things were to bring his victory and, to the papal mantle. Later, the chosen vessel traveled there, to bring us back assurance of that faith which was the way to our salvation starts. But why should I go there? Who sanctions it? For I am not Aeneas, I am not Paul, nor am I the others that others think so worthy. Therefore, if I consent to start this journey, I fear my venture may be wild and empty. You're wise. You know far more than what I say. And just as he who unwills what he wills, and shifts what he intends to seek new ends so that he's drawn from what he'd begun, so was I in the midst of that dark land, because, with all my thinking, I annulled the task I had so quickly undertaken. If I have understood what you have said, replied the shade of that great-hearted one, your soul had been assailed by cowardice, which often weighs so heavy on a man, distracting him from honorable traits, as phantoms frighten beasts when shadows fall. That you may be delivered from this fear, I'll tell you why I came and what I heard when I first felt compassion for your pain. I was among those souls who are suspended. A lady called me, so blessed, so lovely, that I implored to serve at her command. Her eyes surpassed the splendor of the stars, and she began to speak to me, so gently, so softly. With angelic voice she said, O spirit of the courteous Mantuan, whose fame is still a presence of the world, and shall endure as long as the world lasts, my friend, who has not been a friend of fortune, is hindered in his path along that lonely hillside. He has been turned aside by terror. From all that I have heard of him in heaven, he is, I fear, already so astray that I have come to help him much too late. Go now with your persuasive word and all that is required to see that he escapes. Bring help to him, that I may be consoled. For I am Beatrice, who send you on. I come from where I most long to return. Love prompted me, that love which makes me speak. When, once again, I stand before my Lord, then shall I often let him hear your praises. Now, Beatrice was silent. I began. O Lady of Virtue, the sole reason why the human race surpasses all that lies beneath the heaven with the smallest spheres, so welcome is your wish, that even if it were already done, it would seem tardy. All you need to do is let me know your will. But tell me why you have not been more prudent, descending to this matter, moving from that spacious place where you long return. Because you want to fathom things so deeply, I shall now tell you promptly, she replied. Why, I am not afraid to enter here. One ought to be afraid of nothing other than things possessed of power to do us harm. But things innocuous need not be feared. God, in his graciousness, has made me so that this, your misery, cannot touch me. I can withstand the fires flaming here. In heaven there's a gentle lady, one who weeps for the distress towards which I send you, so that stern judgment above is shattered. And it is she who called upon Lucia, requesting of her, now your faithful one has need of you, and I commend him to you. Lucia, enemy of every cruelty, arose and made her way to where I was sitting beside the venerable Rachel. She said, You, Beatrice, true praise of God, why have you not helped him who loves you so that for your sake he's left the vulgar crowd? Do you not hear the anguish in his cry? Do you not see the death he wars against, upon the river ruthless as the sea? No one within this world has ever been so quick to seek his good or flee his harm as I. When she had finished speaking thus, to come below, down from my blessed station, I trusted in your honest utterance, which honors you and those who've listened to you. When she had finished with her words to me, she turned aside her gleaming, tearful eyes, which only made me hurry all the more. And just as she wished I came to you, I snatched you from that path of fierce beasts that barred the shortest way up Fair Mountain. What is it then? Why do you resist? Why does your heart host so much cowardice? Where are your daring and your openness as long as there are three such blessed women concerned for you within the court of heaven, and my words promise you so great a good? As little flowers, which the chill of night has bent and huddled, when the white sun strikes, go straight and open fully on their stems, so did I, too, with my exhausted force, and such warm daring rushed in my heart that I, as one who had been freed, began, O she, compassionate, who has helped me, and you who, courteous, obeyed so quickly the true words that she addressed to you, you with your words have so disposed my heart to longing for this journey, I return to what I had first prepared to do. Now go, a single will fills us both. You are my guide, my governor, my master. These were my words to him. When he advanced, I entered on a steep and savage path.